Ask most people what comes to mind when you mention Sweden, and they will most likely say one of the following: the Northern Lights, ABBA, saunas, meatballs, IKEA, PewDiePie, Volvo, the Saab 900 Turbo, and let's not forget about the Vikings. But ask someone who's into dirt bikes, and they will more than likely say Husqvarna. While famous for dirt bikes, in recent years Husqvarna have started to produce a range of dedicated road bikes, and we'll be taking a closer look at one of them today. What's happening, people? It's Bobby here, and we are back in the garage taking another in-depth look at a new motorcycle. This time we have the Svartpilen 125 from Husqvarna, and it is a very special bike indeed. Svartpilen, meaning black arrow in Swedish, perfectly encapsulates the dark, sleek styling of this motorcycle. But it's the spec and features of this bike that really make it stand out from the crowd. It makes a lot of much bigger bikes look basic in comparison. Let's take a closer look. We'll start by taking a look at the brakes. Up front we find this mammoth 320mm front brake disc supported by a 4-piston Brembo caliper. On the rear we find a matching Brembo caliper and a 230mm disc, not forgetting those beautiful 17-inch spoked wheels wrapped in extra sticky Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tyres. So we know the Svartpilen is more than average when it comes to brakes and tyres, but what about suspension? Well, bigger is most certainly better, and Husqvarna certainly haven't disappointed in that department either. Up front we have these oversized 43mm open cartridge front forks from WP, which not only look amazing but give a great ride both on and off road. On the rear we find a progressive rear damper which is double the size of what's found on most 125cc machines. Complementing the substantial brakes, tyres and suspension, we also see this beautiful exposed trellis frame. Now, I've always been a huge fan of trellis frames and wish more motorcycle manufacturers use them. Not only do trellis frames look on points, but they also are incredibly lightweight and incredibly strong, which really helps give a bike the edge over the competition. So it's got all the gear, but does it have the performance to match? Well, the answer in short is yes, at least in the 125 category. The engine powering the Svartpilen is a 125cc liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, double overhead cam engine, which provides the full 15 bhp learner legal limit. The engine itself also has a balancer shaft, which means it's an incredibly smooth engine as well, especially for a single cylinder. The gearbox also adds to the overall quality feel of the engine. It's a 6-speed unit and feels very positive and engaging to use. The instruments are clear and precise and certainly have that clean Swedish look to them. They provide all the info you would need, but without being too overcomplicated. You can also switch between two modes, Road and Supermoto. Supermoto disables the ABS and allows you to do this. Everything about the Svartpilen screams quality, and you can really feel and see that quality too. It may be a little bit on the pricey side, but the spec and finish really justify that cost. Adding to everything we've already seen, there's a host of other little features which really add to the overall finish of this bike. We see illuminated switchgear, full LED lighting which uses cutting edge technology to really give off a strong and crisp light. The front headlight is also a fully LED setup and is another area that really gives off that clean, almost art house style that Swedish design is famous for. Right, that's about it from me. I really like this motorcycle and I'm sure lots of you do too. If you have found this video useful, please do drop a like on the video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to us. I'll pop some links down below in the description so you can find out how much these cost and where to buy them from. There's also a host of accessories you can get for these so you can spec them up if the standard guise isn't quite enough for you. Until next time, peace and pistons.